Alright, so I am 5 days past ovulation. Maybe 4 days, but I believe last Wednesday was the day. Have my water. I have not drinking this much water in my whole life. Just trying to stay healthy just in case. But yesterday I was talking about the cramping. It was very mild, but it was, I could feel it. It was about, I don't know, a little late in the afternoon when I first noticed it, and it went around my right hip into my back. Never had cramping in my back before. It was a new thing for me. And the day before that, I had wiped, and there was a little bit of a pink tint to my CM, my cervical mucus. It's a tiny bit of cramping with that. Then yesterday when I wiped, it was a little bit pink, barely. It might have even been the tint of the toilet paper. But today, earlier I felt a little bit of cramping. It was a little more noticeable than yesterday, and it was across the area where my uterus is, kind of like period, only not that bad. And when I wiped, it was just a lot of CM. It wasn't any pink tinge to it at all. But just a few minutes ago, it's what is it? It's 2:59, so I'd say about 2:45. I had gone to the bathroom, and when I wiped, there was brown in my CM. And I can feel the cramping. It's mainly on my right side. But I can feel it now. It's mainly on my right side, but it's kind of going in the middle like a period cramp would. That's what it feels like, but it's just not as bad at all. But I just went in the bathroom to check, and I wiped, and there was nothing there. So I don't know what that was. I've been Googling and Googling. I've asked my TTC, trying to conceive, support group, but nobody's answered me. So you're never supposed to Google these things, and you're not supposed to symptom spot, which is what I'm totally doing. But this was kind of big enough to where you notice it. But Googling sounds promising. What they've said, what other women have posted on there going through the same thing. One lady, 5 days post ovulation, had the same thing. It was, she said she had some pink spotting the day before, and then that day she had brown, and then when she tested, it was positive. So I'm keeping my hopes up. I'm hoping that this is something telling me, hey, you're making a baby. I am praying to God that is not the beginnings of any type of period, because it would be way too soon for a period. And I know I ovulated last week, so that would just be, that wouldn't be right. So I'm keeping an open mind, and hopefully it's something positive. I don't know. But today is the 10th. I guess if I see it again in this coming week, because we leave for Disney on Friday. Next week, I can take a pregnancy test. Next week. Yeah, the 18th. I can take one. But I'm going to wait until maybe I get a period, and if I don't get a period, then I'll test, because I know me, and I will get so excited and then look at the test and it will be negative, and I will be depressed on my Disney trip, which is not good. Been waiting almost a year for this. So, yeah, that's really it for now. If anything changes, I will post another video. But keeping my fingers crossed.